Welcome to Amberskies. Yeah, that'll do. Lovely. And what are we going to be doing today? Well, what are we doing anyway? I can't remember. Something about a character sheet and all the rest of the kind of things that happen with an MMO data. I think we're up to, weren't we? Yeah. Thoughts? Not sure how this is going to work out. But why have I got that down there? Go away, don't want you. Right. Coffee. My name's Blades, and I like coffee. What can we do here? Oh, we can do multiple things here. Oh, yeah. We can do everything here. Have we got any viewers? Interesting. Well, I know I'm live. Hey, let's say hello. Hello to all. There we go. Does that work? Not on this, it doesn't. Ooh, dear. Yeah. What's this doing here? Alright, okay, that does it. Let's try it on here then. This keyboard might do it. Yay! And we'll see if that comes up. Yeah, that comes up. Fantastic. Things are working. Now, this is Qt, isn't it? And we've got a UI. So what I'm thinking is, if we say, what are we using? Let's just get it up a minute. Let's have a look at what we're using. Not that one. Alright, is it that one? No. Okay, fine. Okay, go back to that one. This has only got these in, hasn't it? Okay. Let's go for desktop. Whoops. MMO, user data. Where did that go to? Ah, that one there. Okay, here it is. And we are using a form. That's what I wanted. And our form uses a widget, a table widget. Okay, that's fine. Ooh, don't do that. That's nasty. Don't. No, don't. We'll keep you as hold. Thank you. Table widget. Now, hash include. Oh, for God's sake. So let's go to 20. Hash include. Let's see. It's going to be Q. Table. No? So what is it? Qtable widget, Qt table widget. Doesn't say, does it? It says Q table widget. And we do have, yeah. Interesting. save that a minute, just check my pro widgets. Is that correct? Interesting. Oh, don't do that. Search Q table widget. Yeah, it's plural widgets. There it is. There's our class. Inherits Qt table view. That's what I wanted to know. Fantastic. So we can use this under widgets. Plus equals core GUI widgets. Yeah, we can use it. So let's try Qt table widget in data. See if we can get it to include. Yeah, I think we should be able to. We've got it dialed in, so Qt table widget. All depends, doesn't it, on what we've got under our user class. Oh dear. We've asked for user include Qt. Let's go for user. Let's find out what we're actually looking at here. Include. Oh god. P. There we go, Qt. We have core. Do we have Qt widgets? Yes, we do. Qt widgets. Do we have what we want? Q table S Q text Q tab, and there we go. Oh, that doesn't look good. We have Q table widget, yeah. So that's legal. No, I think we're right here. Include errors. Please update your include path. No, we don't need to. Yeah, right. Okay, so we'll let it have some problems with that. Hash include. Let's have QString. Yeah, it doesn't seem to know where anything is this. God knows why. That's in core. Hold on a minute. I wonder if it's Qt widgets / that. Will that work? Possibly. Let's have a look at this one. So Q core. No, it isn't. It's Qt core. No. Q. Okay, we've got Qt. T. So we have to put that in. Slash. You're joking. Qt core slash Q string. There we go. No. So why in main can you pick up Q application and in source you can't pick up anything? Oh, there it goes. And it tells me it's wrong. You're talking rubbish. Stupid computer. You're just talking rubbish. Right. So we now need to work out what we are going to use as standard namespaces. So this is just going to be user data. Yeah. Namespace user data. That'll do. I'm happy with that. We'll have a class user data. Which will inherit oops, get off. Do I want to inherit? I think I do. Public. And it will be Q table widget. Which won't come up because it's been an idiot. Yeah. So we are going to need a user data. I'm not going to put anything in there yet. And yeah, we'll have a title user data as well. User data. Not put anything in there yet. Oh, let's see what we have to do here. That's only a simplistic idea. Oh, look, they disappear. Give it long enough. CPP. Yeah. And that's just going to be a user data. Come on, a user data. Oh, I didn't. it's capital. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Just put something in it. And then we're going to have a user data colon title user data, and of course empty because I haven't written anything. That's it. That's our whole program, or base of program. Okay, I've got a semicolon missing. And I'll pop a space in. That should give us a base to work from. Yeah. So if I go back to Qt, design, here, I should be able to give it an instruction. First of all, I want to modify what I've done because this is rubbish. So I'm going to delete it all. Delete, and all I want now is a Qt table widget. Where are you? Inputs, filter, table widget. There we go. Just want one for now. And we're just going to pull that out so it fills the screen, because that's all I really need. And I wanted a button, didn't I? Push button at the bottom to say save. Right. Okay. First of all, let's test out what we've got and make sure it's going to work. So here we go. You'll do it. Build, yeah. Yeah. Blah de blah de blah. Failed at something. Right, so this is now our table. Big table with a save button. Yay. What did it debug console? It failed on something. Loaded. Breakpoint blah 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 loaded. Nope, no failure there. Output. Git only. Terminal. No failure there, but I saw a failure come up. It flashed up. But it's working. Microsoft. Are you messing me about? Probably. It does that a lot. So everything's okay. It's doing the right thing and it's got no data on the table. Fantastic. What I'm going to do in Qt now is right click on here and put promote to. But before I do that, I want this up so I can read what I'm doing. So promote to. And we are going to add base class name QTable widget. Promoted class name is close that a minute. That helps. Promote to can't move things if I do it that way. Can I have a smaller window for this? I don't need such a big window. Thank you. There we go. So, promote to. Promoted class name is now called user data. And that is in source, SOURCE / or is it / yeah, data H. Fantastic. So if I add that there, global include says not used, so we'll promote to that. Promote. On the right hand side now it should say table widget user data. And we'll see if that causes any errors after we save it. Save. That should be done. Which means we now control it from here. I hope. Well, let's debug it. Let's make sure we've got it. Okay, here we go. Cancel. Error, table widget was not declared in this scope. Did you mean Qt table widget? In the UI, I see. So it's in the UI. Get that back up again then. My bad. I didn't watch what I was typing carefully enough, did I? Promote to Qt table widget. Sorry, demote. Okay, we'll demote. And then we're going to promote to. Aha. Promoted class name is user data. That's right. I'm sure that's right. Object table widget. That's where it's coming from. Maybe. I'll change that then to delete Q. Oh, yeah, very funny. I hit the control key. Jesus. That's a good macro on the keyboard to have, isn't it? Very helpful. Yeah, that's okay. Was it? Source data.h. Yeah, that's okay. That's correct. What it's complaining about is this name. And I know why. I can call that whatever I want. So this is our spreadsheet, isn't it? We'll call it spreadsheet, and I bet it comes up with an error on it. And that's a save button. Save button. Rename things so I know that it's my naming conventions. Central widget doesn't matter. Menu bar, status bar, that's fine. Don't need those. Remove. Menu bar, remove. That's all we need then. So we've got data window, central widget, a save button, and a spreadsheet. I haven't assigned that save button yet. Bring it down a bit actually. Yeah. That's everything done from this perspective. What we haven't done is told it to be able to accept this sheet. That's what it's complaining about. And I know it is. Oh, I shouldn't have closed it again, really. Because all the information's in there. Yeah. Get rid of this. Okay. Should come up with the same error. There you go, except it says it on spreadsheet. Equals a new user data central widget. That's perfect. So it is actually placing the central widget over as a parent. So we need to have a parent. Yes, we do. What does Qt widget take as a parent? It'll just be a widget, won't it? Okay. Let's see what it says on there. I wish I'd stop closing it. Let's see what it says on their information about it. So Qt widget. And it says, there it is, control. Let's make this bigger. I'll show you. So here it is. Qt widget takes a Q widget as parent or a null pointer as a default. Default equals null pointer. So if I take user data, pop that in, takes Q widget parent, yeah, null pointer, blah de blah de blah. That's fine. But we need it to do that in there. V. Don't need the null pointer. Q widget star parent. Colon. And we are using Qt widget. I'll take you. V. Can put this on the next line down. Some people do, some people don't. And that will just be parent. Yeah. Like that. That should compile. Should it? Keep closing things today. Why do I keep closing things? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alrighty, let's have a look what it does. Just close that a second. Pre-launch terminated with code 2. What happens if I say show errors? Okay. That happens. It's user data star spreadsheet. Yeah, that's correct. Oh, it doesn't. You're quite right. Oh, I am so sorry. I've called my namespace the same thing as well, haven't I? Alright, changing namespace. Don't like this namespace anymore. Okay. Amber data. Something completely different. So I don't get mixed up. There we go. Amber data. That'll do it better. No, it's right. Unfortunately. I've got it wrong. Did anybody spot it? Oh, want to become famous? Buy followers, primes, and viewers on ****. Follow bot.com. Alright, okay, can I ban you? Possibly not from here. Okay. Very kind of you. Wanna become famous. Learn to spell. Dick. What I've done is I've got a namespace. So we'll have to demote it. And we want to promote it to something different. That's wrong. So Qtable with promoted class name is Amber data and it's : user data, and the header file is what I had before, and that was source/data.h add. That might work a little bit better. Promote. Okay, and save. Let's try and do it that way. Let's put the namespace in. Okay, I got a note. Remember my choice. Cancel. Right. Amber data : user data : user data Q widget star is private within this context. Yes, it is. You're quite right. Let's make it public. Public. Okay, save and try again. We're getting there. Done. There we go. That big square in the middle there, that save button hasn't done anything yet, but the big square in the middle there is now linked to this here. So we can program it from here. Theoretically. Oh, I love my theories. They don't always work, I can tell you. Well, there's some fun to be had, I suppose. So there's nothing in our table. Right, let's try something. Let's have a Q string. Oh dear me. Capital S. What should we call it? Title 1. And that equals... Dunno. That can equal... character name. No, it should be player's name, shouldn't it? So player name. Or user's name. User's name. Let's try placing that on here. So what do we have? Do we have set? Remove. Place. No PQRS, I don't know. Well, it's already got a persistent editor on screen. How do we read? Oh, current item. Start item. Qtable widget item. I wonder if that's held with us. Let's have a look. Header. That's a pointer into the Qtable. Do I need it? Find items. Right, horizontal header item. Let's see if we can do anything with that. We want 8 Dewberry, don't we? Oh god. No, I don't want to do that one yet. So there must be a column header item. Cell widget, int row, int column, const. Q widget star. That's this. Yay! I found something we can use, possibly. Alright, let's try it. So this. Anything? Nothing? Expected a semicolon, yeah, of course you did. Sorry, my bad. This. Oh, hey, we have something groovy going on here. Let's just place that out slightly. Let's have another look at that list of things. What can we do? What can we do? This cell widget. Cell widget. Open brackets 1, 1 equals title 1. That's better. Now what's wrong with you? Expression must be a modifiable left value. Oh, okay. I can do it the other way around, in other words. No. That can only do a comparison. Ooh. That's interesting. Can we go direct? I don't think we can. No operator equals matches these operands. Fair enough. What else have we got then? I can understand why, because I think you're supposed to do it directly onto the form. And when a cell is changed, you store it. Yeah. Yeah. So this creates a form. We've got a picture on the screen which we can click on and alter. Every time we alter it, there is going to be a signal. Inherits Qt table. Might be in there. Let's have a look at signals. Cell activated. Ah, there it is. Cell changed. And that will give us the row and column. Gotcha. How shall I do that then? Q string. I'm thinking it's going to be a Q string anyway. Not overly confident that it is. Q string spreadsheet. I'm gonna do what? 10. It's row column, isn't it? Yeah, 10. No. Something silly, 50. And cross, we'll do 10. Column. It is, isn't it? Cell changed, row. That's the rows go down, columns go across. Yeah, that'll do. Semicolon. Can't think of anything else there. So I've got spreadsheet, row column. Can I set maximum row, maximum column? Public slots, that's the signals. Clearer content, yeah. Row, column, previous row, previous column. Oh, that's interesting. Don't want that one though. I want that cell changed. So it's protected. There's a model index. Item. Q list item. Yeah, I can see how that would work. And that will give you your data in a different format. That's why it says MIME data. And that's all virtual rubbish. String list. Yeah. That's for your internal workings. Event. Well, I'm thinking it's protected, the one that I want, and I think it's that one there. And E would have to equal I've got a horrible feeling it's not in here. What I'm after. Is there a max, first of all? Or set? Yes, there is. Set column count, and that means we can set row count. Yes, we can. Right, that's the first thing to do then. Data.h, data. This could be interesting because I don't know what's going to happen. I'm hoping that it'll modify the size of the table on the screen, or it'll do something with it. So, it's a void, isn't it? So it's this. Set column count to, is it just an int? Int columns, open brackets, columns we have, row columns 10. There we go. This set row count 50. Okay, test. And see if it alters anything. There we go. And look what we've got. It has certainly altered something. So it's automatically put sliders on. Can we see the rest of it? Yeah, we can. Goes all the way up to 10 to 1, yeah. Oh, you beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. I haven't set it up to resize itself, as you can tell. Alright. That's wow. So it's working. We now know that this is taking effect on the screen. So whatever happens on the screen can be recorded here. Wow. Got you. I think I've got it now. That'll do those. Just want to have a look at the other stuff that you can do in here. Qtable view. Public slots. Protected slots. So let's have a look at protected. Resize moved. Changed. Resize moved. Change. Okay. Let's have a look at the other ones. Re-implemented protected functions. Okay. No, I don't think that's the answer. Public functions. I don't want public functions. Public slots. Let's resize. Protected. Re-implemented protected functions. Thank you. So what we would do is we would have a protected function. Alrighty, let's have a bit more of a look at this, shall we? And see how they use it. Visual appearance, yeah. You can navigate cells bar in the table by clicking on the cell with the mouse or by using the arrow keys. Yeah. Visual. The table has a vertical header that can function blah blah blah. Column with, yeah. Rows, columns, select, show, select, yeah. Index. It has a coordinate system. Interesting. Public insert, yeah. Signals. Oh, thank you. All right. Constructed. Items are created outside the table with no parent widget and inserted into the table with set item. Okay. row column new item. But I don't want to set, I want to read item. Yeah, sorting. Fine. Horizontal and vertical headers. Okay, alright, it's alright. Moppets, okay. Column count. Can I take the value of each item in the table and store it into the spreadsheet that I've just created? The answer is yes, I can. Somehow. Is there a get? No. It uses this table widget item thing as a queue list, and I don't really want to be doing that. I'm going to have to use the save button. Yeah. Okay. Let's use the save button. So, design. There we go. So that's save button. Go to slot. Pating. Select the signal clicked. Yeah, okay. And that will come through to here. In data window, CPP. Save you. And it'll have changed you, so save you. So let's see what it's done. It's changed this. Okay, there we go. So slots, private slots, void on save button clicked. It'll come to this. So as soon as you click on the save button, it'll fire this off, and that will code is here. What we called it UI. And what we do then is we fire off a public function, and the public function will be called save data. I'm just making this up as I go along, don't worry. So let's have a save data. We've got a new thingy to do. So void, I don't care. Void. Yeah, save data. And it has no input. And void is a small v. Duh. Yeah, that'll do. Copy. That hasn't been saved. Here we've got void, and then it's user data, and then it's 2: save data. Yeah, thank you very much. We'll have one of those. Now we have it as what we can do here is say UI. No, it's capital U, isn't it? UI, which is an arrow. No, it's a dot. No. Okay, this UI. Yeah. What will it be? Dot? No. Arrow. Spreadsheet. And is it a dot now? No. Arrow. And we want to save data, don't we? Save data. There it is. That took some finding. But that's how you get to it. You have to go through the data window, which produces the UI, which we then link to spreadsheet, or called spreadsheet, within the UI. That spreadsheet is then linked through to our save data, or Amber data, : user data, : save data. So that will send the program to here on save button clicked. It'll send the program to save data, which means we now take control of it again in here. Wow, this is fun. Save data. So what we can do now is loop through the whole table and take out the information. Let me just do a debug. First of all, let's do debugs. Otherwise, I'm going to get completely lost, aren't I? Hash include Qt debug. Thank you. Here I am just going to put Q. No, it's a small q. Q debug. Open brackets. Open inverted commas. You pressed the save button. It's obviously a test. Yeah, that'll do. Semicolon. Right, so it's just testing that this saved data, we've actually got access to it. So if I run the program now, I think I'm learning more and more about UIs as I go along here. Right, so here's our terminal. Here's our Dubry. If I hit the save button, you press the save button. You press the save button. Click. So you can see that by doing that, we can save whatever. Well, we're going to do that storage thingy in here, aren't we? We're just going to go through every single item, every single cell, and we're going to save it. Okay, but we'll debug it first. Right. This is starting to look good. This is starting to look very good. And we're at the first hour, aren't we? So we can have a break, can't we? Shall we have a break? Can't use this radio though. This radio's not allowed. Thank you. Let's have a break. That's playing. Is it playing very loudly?
We don't remember what's wrong and what's right. The world is dead, but we stay. 'Cause we are born as living fights.
There you go. Some relaxing music whilst I go take a break. So if I'm taking a break, I have to click Dying, 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 dying. Woo. D drive. Ooh. Right, let's see what we've got in here. We have a backup. Got a game development one. No. No, it's not in there. Yeah, don't want that one. No. Looking through for anything to do with game rules. I don't think there's anything on here. No, it's not on. I've got the family tree. Where, hey, I've got my own family tree there. No. No, so I haven't got it. That's fine. Absolutely fine. Let's go and find something. I've got this thing, haven't I? Yeah, I have. Okay. Let's go find some rules. We're getting to the stage now where we've got access to a save data. Now that data that we are going to save is going to become very, very important. So I've got a little bit of a project work for you to do by yourselves. So I thought this is a good time to... can I have a look at the audio, please? Thank you. I thought this might be a good time to introduce you to it. What I'm going to do is search for... This is what you search for. And it's G, capitals, G, U, R, P, there it is, S, and we want light, PDF will do. Steve Jackson Games, yeah, that's the one. Here it is. Alright, what we're going to do is save this. To our desktop folder. How do we do that? Save as PDF. Not to download, to desktop, please. There we go. Save. And there it is, bottom left hand side now. It's just popped up just down here. So we've got a saved variation of it. Let's open it up. And I want to talk about this quite a bit. So I'm, this hour is about role-playing games and the type of data that we should be using. So first of all, let's get this set up for you so we can have a look at it properly. There we go. Now we can see it. So we've got the basics, characters. Obviously that's the bit that we're doing now. Playing the game, a bit on magic, a bit on game worlds, jobs, tech levels, travel between game worlds, and game time. So it's got everything you really need in here, free, by the way, all of this is generic and free. It's June 2003 edition, that's fine, any edition will do. Be warned that some of the editions are different. I know that for a fact. So we've already been through this, the character sheet, strength, dex, IQ, health. We've already got those stats. But you might look at them and say, hold on a minute, this is a 3 times 6. And the whole thing is 3 times 6. Points costs. There's no levels. So that's another thing we need to talk about. So talking points are levels. Have I got a pen here? No, I haven't. That might work. Yeah, that'll work. How much room have I got? Oh, I've got quite a bit. Oh, that's groovy. Right, let me just get rid of this keyboard then. Okay. First things first. Let's start up here. So 1 to 100 is what everybody expects. Okay, but I don't. I want 3 times 6. Okay, which equals 3 to 18. If you extend that, which is actually equivalent to 1 to 21. Oh, got that wrong. Gosh. Dyslexia. Oh, 1 to 21 it actually equals. Pen, please, thank you. Okay, pen's not working. Whoa. Okay, try holding it the other way around. 221. Thank you. Muppet, you're not supposed to stand on it. Really? Thank you, whoever you were. That's very kind of you. And that was Storm Dash. Yes, I can just about read that. Thank you, Storm Dash. Very nice of you. Now, why would I choose that over that? Because this makes more sense to a human being, but not to reality. That's human, and that's reality. Okay, why? Because of the graphs. I'll do the graph up here because Muppet's in the way. So this graph goes 1%, 1 to 100, and is a straight line across. This graph, however, goes 1 to 21, with 18 here. Notice there's a gap, and 10.5 here, and that's 50%, and that just goes oh, and there's a gap at the bottom as well, 3. So 3 to 1 is a gap, 18 to 21 is a gap. Now on a system like this, the biggest modifier that a player can have is +3. 18, 19, 20, 21. Their stats can go to 18. So statistically, their stats can be from 3 to 18 because it's a 3 6-sided dice. But what's this about here? This 50% mark. at 10.5. We can't roll 10.5 on a 3 6-sided dice. By the way, to get the average, you take the maximum roll, which is 18, plus the number of dice, and divide by 2 equals the average. If you wanted to know. God, me and my statistics. So this is 50%. The area under this graph here is 50%. So if you've got a stat of 11, you're probably going to start characters off with either 9 or 10. But if you've got a stat of 11, you're above average. But it also means the more points you put into your character, the less returns you get. That's reality. The fact that it goes up to 21 means you can always fail. There is a failure point. That's reality. It's a very limited failure point, I agree, but it is there all the same, and it is about 0.036%, I think. Failure rate at 18. So if you go by some simple rules, max bonus, -6 is your max hindrance bonus. What's the opposite word to a bonus? Negative, I suppose. Negative bonus. 21 minus 6 is 15, can fail. 10.5 minus 6 brings you right down here to virtually an automatic fail. That's literally very little success. So that gives you difficulty levels. How difficult is it to do something? If it's very easy, then there isn't a negative bonus. If it's normal, everyday something that you do, don't even dice roll. Putting a kettle on. Don't dice roll. Just put the kettle on. You don't have to dice roll to do that, do you? But on this system, you do. You have to roll for everything. On a percentage system, there's a percentage of doing everything. Absolutely everything. And that's why it's wrong. You can't roll a percentage dice for going to the toilet. I'm sorry. You just don't go there. So this is why I'm going to be using a 3 6-sided dice. 1, a beginning character is normal, normal human being, with normal abilities, being able to walk, for instance, or run. Maybe not for a long time, unless they do fitness training, but they will be able to do these things. And then what we have a look at is, hey, hold on a minute. Yeah, this sounds semi-okay. And if we go back up to the top here, where is it? There's my little thingy, right? Image, blah 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 blah. Disadvantages, quirk, skills, blah 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 blah. Character improvement, numbers, playing 22. Yeah, it's masses of pages of nothingness here. So 22, 14. You see, difficulty levels. How much things cost increases with the level of difficulty of, say, a skill. So armory, mental, and it's average. So you use your intelligence score, and it's average to increase, which is usually that middle one there. Yeah, the middle one there and there. So that's one level of difficulties, going on to points and increasing the abilities of your character. There's plenty of skills in it to go at. Weapons, instead of them doing loads and loads of damage, they're all dependent on the character who's using them. Swing +2, so you'd have swing damage calculated out from his strength. where throw would probably be dexterity or accuracy. So ranged weapon table, yeah. Firearms, yeah. Yeah, you see, you can have anything with this. Blah blah blah. Weight up to encumbrance is done for us. That's fine. That's fantastic. We can do that. Beasties, riding animals, yeah, we can do those. Climbing, yes, climbing. Throwing things, how it all works. Table of positions to make it more difficult. So if you're lying down, it's -4, except with a crossbow or gun. That's for firing the actual thing. Just wondering. So that's your attack, but I don't like that for ranged. Yeah, well, I'll read through the rules as I go. But you can see how difficulty starts creeping in. Reload, yeah, rolling actions. So, like, your offhand attack could be at -4, unless you've got ambidextrous as an ability. Shield attacks, -2. If you get a -2 to your normal attack if it's a large shield because it gets in your way. Little things like that just make it more real. And of course you total up your negatives, you total up your positives, and it goes between -6 and +3. And it's very easy because it's on a spreadsheet. And on combat, kicking and stuff like that, symptoms, diagnosis, recovery for poisons and illness. It's all in here. How magic can kind of work, and a few magic examples. Game time, yeah, we'll sort game time out when we come to it. But this can be your basics, your basic foundation. And it's got all the tables in that you need and everything. It's all free, and it tells you your cost. Call it gold, call it dollars, call it pimples for all I care. Yeah. Keep the costs as they are. And this way, there's an interesting thing in here, because part of developing the character is how rich you are. That's disadvantages. Wealth, I think it comes under. Yeah, wealth levels, here we go. So wealth levels, variable, blah, 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 blah. But most people would start at average. Average job. Society, you spend 40 hours per week at your job and support an average lifestyle. No points. So it doesn't cost you anything for that. That's what you normally get. And there are wealth tables and technology tables which help you design how much money you get per week and stuff like that. Can't remember his income in on this one because it's right at the end of it is. There's magic. Time between worlds, blah 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 blah. This is just rubbish spell thingies. Fatigue, falling, other hazards. First aid, yeah, why not? Missile weapons kicking, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff about combat, which I'm not, honestly, that's not why I'm taking this. There is quite a lot of intricate stuff you can put in about combat, and everything balances itself out automatically because of the -6 to +3 rule. You can't ever become overpowered. Climbing modifier, ordinary tree +5, yeah. Ladder going up, no roll. Ladder going down, no roll. See? You can see what I mean now. Throwing things, yeah. Riding, strength and the damage that a beast would do in 6-sided dice. So you put strength on a beastie and it can attack. Doesn't matter what it attacks with, really. It's up to you to make a little bit out of that. There's puncture wounding and bleeding if you really, really want it, but not sure about that. I think bleed is like a dot, so you'd need a dot effect. Weapons, yeah. Shields, armor. That's your base damage. So there's two types of damage. There's thrusting and swinging. Swinging is like a cut. Thrusting is pierce. Works very well against chainmail, does thrust. Don't know why. And this is how you're... Yeah, I mean, there's tons of stuff here, like forensics, how to escape places, electronics operation. But you'll find there's a TL after it. And that means you need a tech level. So you'll find quite a lot of these with tech levels on. So you have to split your tech levels. And it means you can... A tech level will enable a player to use anything from that tech level or lower. So that's another way of looking at that. Different quirks and thingies you can have. Okay, one-eyed. Great, have a patch become... I was thinking of doing that actually, becoming another pirate. Grabbing myself a boat and starting to sail around whatever kind of strange place I come across. Friends and foes, interesting. It's an interesting thing this, because each hour of game time you've got an appearance. So if you've got a foe that you're up against and almost all the time roll of 15 or less, they're going to keep appearing every hour and harassing you or trying to do you out of money or something or whatever. They don't have these. The whole point with this is it's not about killing somebody, it's about defeat. We're going to use a defeat ruling. So if you defeat somebody, not necessarily kill them, you will gain points and they will lose the same amount of points. Image and looks, how your appearance affects things. As you can see, movement is health plus dex divided by 4. So if we start our characters off at 9, they can do 9 plus 9 is 18, divided by 4 is 4 point something. 4.5, isn't it? Something like that. And yeah, that's how it works. So as you can see, dex, thrust, swing, how much damage he does. He's a bit of a wimp, he's 8. We're starting everybody off with 9s, and we'll work it out from there. But point total 100. Is that many needed? Not sure, don't know. I was thinking more like 20 for a beginner, not 100. Attributes cost at 9, you get 10 points back, so 20. You got 4 stats, that's 40, so you get 60 points at the beginning to use, because you get minus 10. You can always obviously buy your points back and increase them. No problem with that. 1 point is it 2 hours of training? Or is it 1 day? Can't remember, I'd have to look it up. It's been a long time. But there you go, GURPS Lite. Nice introduction to role-playing by Steve Jackson. I've used it for a lot of years, and it's free to download onto the internet. Use it. So that's going to be the base of that. So I've talked about that and why I'm using 3d6. I do have a dice roller somewhere. No idea where it is right now, but I can inject that into anything I want. But on this data usage now, we can put in that data and then save it out here. So let's see if we can get hold of a piece of data. The file blah 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 has changed this. Do you want to reload it? Yes to all. Thank you. Let's go back to help. So I've got this QWidget table. So when we press save, so it's this item row column. That's what I'm looking for. This item row column. Okay, let's have a look at that. So it will be this item, and we'll choose 1, 1. Put a semicolon after that. I think it's a Q string. Q string test equals okay. That means you need changing. Okay, what's wrong with that then? Must have a class type. Oh, right, we've got spreadsheet, haven't we? Yeah, we have. Let's try that instead then. So, spreadsheet 1 1 equals that's better. I know that works. Okay, now I've got to the equal sign, thank you. Right, it can't convert from Qtable widget item to a Q string. What can you convert to then? A Qtable widget item. Okay, so what we do is we change our data H here, and that is a Qtable widget item. Spreadsheet is automatically a pointer because it's an array, so that covers that, and that should now be right. No, it's not. So it has to be a pointer address. No. I don't think you can do a double star. Alright. Okay, let's change this then. I'm just going to put it as star value. Yeah. Alright, let's try this then. Comma. And it would be... oh. Let's get it right, shall we? Underscore value. Let's start doing things right now. And I will have a tab. Underscore value equals a new Qtable blah 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 item. Int type equals naught. So it's an int. Sugar. Alright. Underscore value is correct. Okay. What does that give us? Don't know. Qdebug. M underscore value, comma, M underscore value. I'm just going to pipe it out and see what it does. See if we can pipe that out. That's at 1, 1. Alrighty, let's try it. Run videotape. Ding. Okay. So here we go. Clicking 1, 1. And I'm just going to write test value and save. OXO. M value equals the address of the item. How the hell is this storing values? That's got to be a string. I don't know. Item translate %1 argument row 1 column 1. That doesn't make sense. If you can set an item, why can't I get it? Equals new blah 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 cubes, yeah. So that's just a translational thing. Yeah, so it's just a straightforward one of them. List of strings. Simplest way to create headers is to supply a list of strings, yeah. So he's saving them as strings. So why can't I get them out as strings? What is this? CQ font. Const Q variant. Okay. Set text. Const Q string and text. Let's have a look. Const Q string. Let's think of a thingy. Cell value. Value. Okay. So what I should be able to do then is put and cell value. Must be a modifiable L value. Take the const off. I don't understand this. Why is it so awkward? Any suggestions? No? Okay. I somehow have to find a way of getting this value. And it's not totally obvious to me straight away, which is fine. Nothing ever is, because I'm an idiot. I've got ints, voids, qstring, status, text. Have I missed something off here? Dot. No. How about an arrow? How about text? Qstring. I don't need that anymore. Is it it's a function that, isn't that supposed to be like that? Copy, paste. Makes sense to me. 1 1. Okay, let's try it. See if it clears that data as well. Yes, it does. Good. Right. User name. That's now in there. Save. Huh? You press the save button, but what about the Qt debug? Different ways of using this, that's the problem. I can do it this way, can't I? %s, comma, delete, 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 close bracket. Make sure everything else is working. So H. Got it working now on the other one, so that's okay. Don't need you anymore. And don't need you anymore. See what we get. Pardon. Oh, remember my choice. Cancel. Alrighty, forget debug then. No, don't forget debug. Let's pop IO stream in. I know how to use that better. And yeah, I want that in here. So see out. Why don't I have a see out? std : see out. There he is. Thank you. Entered equals cell value. Semicolon. Okay. Bollocks. Std end line. Thank you. The operator matches these commands. Operations are sd basic os string char. What? To lower short standard string. Okay. It's a bit weird. take it. How weird is this programming language? I've got a bracket. Try now. Okay, just stick something in here and see if it'll come up. Come over here, thank you. Please work. Save. That's crash, isn't it? What's just happened? Everything seems alright there. There's nothing on that. Huh. Okay. Let's double check that I'm doing things right. So if I put, say, a value in there of blah 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 blah, save. You press the button and as soon as we get to the next part, it's not working. It's breaking on where? There? Why is it breaking there? Ooh. Ooh. What have I done? Coffee, help. Basically, this doesn't work. This is for testing. Let's get that popped through. Okay, I'm just bothered about the save key now. Alrighty. Yeah. Can I do a Qt debug to there with this. Can clone. Check state. No. There's me read. Is it just a straight right? Writes the item to stream out. Which is what I'm after. It's using Qt stream. Binary data to an I/O device. Which again is exactly what I want. But I still need to access this data. So I know I can do that. That's pretty damned obvious. So we can read the data in and save the data out. That's not a problem. That'll be fun when we get to that bit. Muppet, can you stop jumping around now like a silly sausage? Oh, you really are special. Yeah. Alright, let's get back here. Returns the widget displayed in the cell in the given row. What? Might not be useful. Okay. So it is item. Alright. Text. Semicolon. Let's see if we can get that to work. Control S. Yeah. Okay. Qt debug. End of test. Interesting. I think I really want to go onto an external table. It's not getting past that line. I've got something wrong with that line. Terminate application, please. Stop. That's an interesting problem. It's just me, I'm thinking the wrong way around, and I know it's me that's doing it wrong. So, I've got to try and work out how to reverse my thinking. Okay. It's pointer. How to make one? Qtable widget item and other. Int type. Does not belong to any table. See also type. What the hell is this? Type. Returns a type passed to the Qtable widget item constructor. Are you going to tell us what these types are? Like tooltips and stuff like that, I guess. Have you got a table of types? Yeah, there's lots of types. Note that type and table widget are not copied. The function is useful in re-implementing clone. Alright. Type 0, default type for table widget items. 1000, the minimum value for custom types. Okay. So it's 0. So classic. Custom types. Alright, yeah, I see now. Enum. Alright. Type or user type. Got ya. It's got an enum. Right, okay. Strange, but true. It's this line here that I'm having problems with. Make sure the program still runs as expected. Save, save, save. Yeah, the program runs fine. Absolutely fine. Qtable widget item. Got ya. So it's just a 0. Alrighty, let's try something stupid. Q table widget item. Test item equals a new Q table widget item 0 semicolon. What I want then to do is to take an item out of the table. So test item will equal this item at 1, 1. I've just spotted something that I think I can do this on slots. Signals and slots. Q string test string equals test item, which is one of those, text. I bet that's a const char star. Q debug. And all I want is this test string, isn't it? Now, it's telling me there's no errors. I bet I can't stop this git there. Actually, no. Stop it there. Alrighty, let's go. Has it stopped? Oh, wait a minute, yeah, you've got to press save, haven't you? Save. I've got something missing out of my system here. So I don't have that. Never mind. I'll have to rely on debug, won't I? And I'm not getting any output, am I? From debug console, am I? Segmentation fault. Well, that I understand. I'll put anything I want in there, can't I? Ah. Array must be initialized with a brace enclosed initializer. Got ya. So it got to this line. Alright, equals. So, test string equals u. I'll have one. I don't like putting zeros everywhere. Just because a computer can go from 0 doesn't mean I have to. I'm human. I count from 1. Well, it ran. And that's an exception. Nothing. I'm getting no help whatsoever. Well, That line is a segmentation fault. I only assumed it was a function. Yeah, I thought it was a function, thank you. But it's a function that isn't working. Nope. Don't know. There you go. So, homework. How do we get hold of this data? That's our homework, folks. If anybody knows, put it in the comments below, obviously, if you're on YouTube. But I'll have the answer by Monday. Wait a minute, what day are we on? Hold on, horses. Either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm not going to make you wait till Monday for the answer. But that's our next thing to work out. How to get the data from our widget. I don't even know if we need a widget. I mean, I've assumed it all along that we use a table widget. Do we have to? What else have we got here? I need a table. There was another one, wasn't there? It was table view. Pop a table view in, will you? Oh, thank you. Pop you in here a second. Save you out. What's this about then? If this is a view, that means it's a view screen. Oh. That could be interesting. Just take out this crap stuff here. Which doesn't work. That's a load of rubbish. Whatever I say, that's a load of rubbish. Trust me. And don't have no chance in actually working. Right, so what differences have we got? This one we can click in. This one we can't. So this is to view a table. This is to input data into a table. Right, so I do have the correct or one. Right, fine. Control Z, is it? Z. There we go, that's better. Back to normal. Yes. Okay. So, this is where we're up to. No, don't put it there. Let's put it in here. Find a way to take data from table so we can use it. Because we have to take 2 items of data from that table to fill in another part of the table. So that's why I'm messing around with save data. Save data itself is not going to be anything to do with this. Save data is just going to go straight onto disk using a straight I/O input output, and then we can straight I/O it back into our game This is literally a data writing functionality thing first, just to get the data onto the disk. I mean, that's dead easy, but I have to use it once it's there. I have to be able to read it back into one of these Qt table widgets, and then be able to use the data. So I need to do some reading, which won't harm me, I suppose. That'll be good to do. Woohoo! Have I got my things in yet? So, if you are looking in on this, I do try and stream between 2 PM and 4-ish. That's in overtime now. On any free days that I'm not going to the hospital to visit our finance person. Oh, talking about finance, yeah, you can always donate or patronize me here at Amberskies to help develop the infrastructure that we need to do the full network. Currently, we're running on a shoestring. One of those things, you know. I don't mind. I'm happy on a shoestring, but sometimes it helps. I mean, the knowledge side of it, I can research all I like. That's going to be interesting. But otherwise, yeah, we do need hardware, unfortunately. Things like hard disks and SSDs and things, the storage. Because at the moment, this is all being done on Adobe. Let's just close this down. One system. Literally. So if you think this is a computer, you'd be wrong. It isn't. It's a good imitation of a computer, but it's the best I can get, I suppose. Yeah, that's right. You've just been working on Oracle. Isn't this great? Don't you just love it? It's fantastic stuff. Everybody should use Oracle. Because look, it takes 18 seconds to switch itself off. Oh, come on, Oracle. Wow, what is this all about? Eh? Eh? What's it all about? I don't know. Right, how are we doing here? Oh, you're a champion. Well, that looks good. Oh, a bit heavy. Looks good. What else we got now? Pretty music. Hey, shut down. So yeah, we're on Oracle. But beggars can't be choosers. We've got to do things. Okay. That's fine, I'm expecting other stuff. So, in the meantime, as we head towards the weekend, I wish you all well. Hope things go okay for you. I'm off to the hospital, I suppose, do a bit of visiting. I think I'll do that tomorrow. And take care, have fun.